had branded to CXF, California Extreme Fighting, where my very good buddy Mike Rush started doing CXF in 2005. I used to help him back then with matchmaking, and then he was like, I'm tired. I want to go, like work on my business. So he left it, and I called Mike. I'm like, Mike, do you mind if I revive CXF? It's like, oh man, I don't know. I'm like, Mike, it's me. Like, I'll make sure I do it right. So, like CXF doesn't, like CXF's legacy would always live on. I was like, okay, fine. So I did the first show. We called CXF The Comeback. And then we started calling it all kinds of names, Gold Rush and this and that. But when JJ started fighting, it was for CXF. Then we rebranded CXF to a different promotion company. We did that for about 2 or 3 years. And then, we had a falling out with one of the people that was involved. So I think right in between Celtic Gladiator, I used to do all of their matches here when they used to come here from Ireland.
Okay.
Albert was like, hey, can you do a show? I'm like, sure. So he came by. We did a Celtic Gladiator show, and JJ fought on the card. And Chris was like, what are you doing? Like, me and the family have been really thinking about, like starting an MMA promotion. Like, would you want to help out? Like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I'm kind of burnt out, like I really want to go focus on, like family and my job and everything. But I'm like, let me think about it. So I talked to my wife, like, I'm just going to give it one more go at it. See if it works, it works. It doesn't, So
yeah, because you've been helping like fighters and doing promoting for a lot of years, and people think, oh, you're promoting, you're making all this money, you're rich, No,
there's no money in MMA. It's just there was a labor of love pretty much for 17, 18 years already. Yeah. But I was like, you know what? I told Chris, I'm like, I'll help you with whatever you want me to help you with. Like if you guys want to do it, like I'll kind of be your mentor. So and they're like, we're gonna do this thing right. I'm like, cool. And I didn't know what doing this thing right was until I met Chris Buckner. Like,
wow.
The dude is literally like, wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. He's already got a plan until like 9 p.m. when he goes to bed. And like
high performer.
Oh my God, yeah. Like he runs UNF. Like I think we probably run UNF tighter than the UFC does.
I mean, man, like what these guys get. We had the Alta guys, and then Matthew and some of the Brian and some of the guys, and it's just like a world class like show, with all the things that they get, all the promotions. It's amazing, amazing.
Yeah, like what I was always used to it was just me and Steve Bash, right? We've been partners for. I've
been around the game for forever since old school days, and I've never seen a production. And that you're not just saying I'm seeing it, right? And I've never seen a promotion that run that well. Besides, like like the. Not even like Bellator, but like UFC,
That's it.
Really.
That's pretty much, again, all the respect for Bellator and PFL, and they're doing very big things. Yeah. But when you kind of compare us to anybody except for the UFC, I think man per man, dollar per dollar, we're 100 times better than any other promotion, because we just, like everybody that's a part of UNF is so passionate about it. We know that we're gonna make, we know we're gonna make it. Right, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, that's why it's like I think we have more meetings internally with with the higher ups weekly. I talk to Chris every day. I talk to Bash every day. Me and Ryan talk about matchmaking. Like there is one text or call minimum every single day. So when there's so much time and effort put into something, and especially when you have Chris that's like literally on everybody's ass, like, hey, you were supposed to call me at 3:05. It's 3:10. What the fuck's happening to you? And again,
amazing.
I was never used to that. Like I did shit on my own time because I didn't have anybody counting on me to do work. But like when you start working with a team, and again, like we used to do
with the right team too.
Yeah,
right?
We used to do shows, right? We used to do MMA events, like every 3 months or whatever. Like I would call Steve. I'm like, hey, your family have anything planned for August 12th? He's like, let me talk to my wife. It's like, yeah, we're free that weekend. I'm like, okay, I'll just put in the date. Like it was just kind of like whenever, whatever. whenever, you know, like
There's a method behind the madness.